What if I told you that you didn't have to try so hard to get what you wanted out of life? And in fact, the harder you try, the more you push away that it is what you want. Because the more we attach to something, an outcome, or something we want to bring forth into our lives, the more resistance we actually create around bringing that reality forward, achieving that goal. The more we feel like we have to strive in order to achieve it. And in striving, we overthink things. We try to perfect things. We delay action because we're scared of making a mistake. And it's all of these tangible behaviors that prevent us or slow us down from achieving that goal. Have you ever played any type of accuracy game or sport, like golf or darts or beer pong? And the harder you try to nail that bullseye or try to be accurate with your shot, it's almost like the worse your shot gets. The same is true in life. The harder you try to achieve something and strive for it, the less accurate you're going to be in bringing that forward. But when you relax on that golf shot or when you're throwing that dart, when you relax, it's much easier. When you're not attached to the outcome, it's almost like your accuracy just goes to the roof. When you don't care about what happens with the shot. If you can bring yourself into that energy, it flows. The right action flows. The inspiration, the ideas, whatever it is. But when you're attached to an outcome, when you need something to happen out of lack or scarcity, or the fear that you're not going to be okay if it doesn't work out, the less likely you're going to be to perform well in achieving that or in that process. In fact, the more that you smother that inspirational intelligence or creative intelligence that's trying to make its way through you. So just know that if you want something, attaching to it creates resistance. And you'll know that if you're attached, if you are trying to force it, and if it seems like a really big struggle to make it happen, if you're overthinking things and perfecting things. So if this is you, just take your mind off of it. Go do something else. Realize that you're attaching to it. And in doing that, you can let go of needing something to happen. There's a few other mindset shifts that you can make when it comes to letting go of attachment. For me, I'd say it's what's worked has been becoming aware of the attachment in the first place and breathing, returning to my breath, self-observation. Because the more that we feed thoughts or emotions by acting on them or not acting on them, the more real they become. The more real that attachment to the outcome for you will be. The more frustrated or emotionally charged we get when things aren't working out. And the more we feed those thoughts, the more we feed that attachment or that fear that things aren't going to be okay. So the key and the goal, if you really want to achieve something, is to let go of it. Relax in your own being, and it comes to you. The right action, the right next step. You're not too busy focusing on one thing. You don't have tunnel vision. You're more open to the opportunities that are coming your way. So I hope this helps in whatever journey that you're on. These things have really helped me in just being able to ground myself and stay in the process of what I'm doing rather than attaching to outcomes, which to me leads to a much more joyful and content way of life. I'll see you in the next video.